Lions fans, what's going on, man? This was a very, very interesting press conference, man. I don't even know what word I want to use to describe it. Detroit Lions new head coach Dan Campbell, or Dan the Dude Campbell, since he said that it was fine to call him that. I don't know if I was the first one to start calling him that, but that's what I was calling him. So, had his press conference, and it was absolutely entertaining. It was very entertaining. It was not like Brad Holmes. It was the total opposite, just like we expected. A little bit better than I expected, to be honest. You can definitely tell why this man makes players want to run through walls for him. You can see it right off the bat. When he first came out and, he's a little fired up. He, used a little vulgar language. That had everybody ready. We was ready to play. Everybody that was in the live chat was ready to play after that. That was absolutely, it was refreshing to see somebody with that attitude and somebody who knows the city, who knows what the fan base has been through, wants to help the fan base get over these walls that we have. And, wow, that was amazing. They hit him with a couple of hard questions here and there. He did his best to answer them. But for a man to just be here 3 days, you're not going to really get much out of him. They tried to go around and try to find ways to get him to say something about Matthew Stafford's future here. He totally avoided that. Basically, the answer that you got is that him and Brad Holmes will come together and make that decision. Did make it known what he thought of Matthew Stafford. Obviously, toughness, talented, everything that you already know. Here's the thing about that situation. Being the type of person that Dan Campbell is, tough, hard-nosed guy, it's like I said, I don't know. I just don't see him, at least on his side, saying, I want to get rid of Matthew Stafford. And another reason why I say that is because the answer he gave at the end when they asked him about, does it take, just a quarterback to win? His answer was no. But then on the flip side, he did make it known that if you do have that talent at the quarterback position, you want to put things around that quarterback to make him a little more inclined to win games. And he made it notable that the offense definitely was not the issue last season, which we all know, which all of us YouTubers been trying to tell people. It was basically the defense. So, and he confirmed again that this is a retool thing. This is not a rebuild. You can't, I just can't say it enough. It's nothing to rebuild. You just need to add to whatever you got right now. You need to start adding talent. It's not really a lot that you just need to push out of the door. It's just not. You need to start adding talent to what you have. You don't have anything on defense, really. So you just need to start adding talent. And he made that, known. So that was very key for me. Very key. Saying all of the great things, all the things that I wanted to hear. One of the other things that he did say that I really liked was the fact that it starts at the top. It starts at the very top, and then it trickles down to the locker room. I don't know how many times I've said that to y'all, man, but it's very important. It starts at the top. I always try to point out that, it was an organizational issue. It was the management, and then that's what trickles down to the players. You got an absolute example of that with Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn. And the trickling down from Matt Patricia into that locker room was toxic. It was absolutely toxic. So, he was right on point with that. He wouldn't comment on Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn's tenure, but that's basically telling you what was going on here. So he knows what's going on. He's been watching film already. He said as soon as he get done, he was taking that suit off and he was getting back on the phone. Aaron Glenn probably will be the guy. He did say, he did at first. Now here's the trick part. He said at first that he already had hired 2 guys, and then he looked to the side And then he came back and said that was a joke. That wasn't a joke. They already probably did hire whoever they wanted. But yeah, he said that, he's gonna take his suit off, put some Lions gear on, and get to work, man, and bring some guys. He said he interviewed about 4 coordinators on both sides of the football already. So it's very important to know that he's doing his due to try to find some coordinators that fit this vision that they have. Because vision was a big word that he kept using. The vision that him and Brad Holmes have is very important. Very important. He said it basically the same. They finish each other's sentences when they talk. So they know where they want to go and they know what they want to do. And they both see the same thing. They both see that this team is not as bad as advertised. You had horrible coaching, number one. You had some injury issues, number two. And you had holes on that defense. Those 3 factors right there is what made you win 5 games. I can guarantee you, if you had some solid coaching and coordination going on, if you had a little bit more luck in the injury department, and if you had some actual talent on that defense, I can guarantee you the Lions' record would not have been what it was. It would have been much better. That defense is what lost us a lot of games. And like, just be honest with ourselves. They couldn't stop other teams from scoring. That was the biggest problem that we had. We couldn't stop. We could score, but we couldn't stop people from scoring. It was the defense. So he's telling the truth. He really is telling the truth. It really is a retool job if you look at it. It is. The offense played well and did what they did without Kenny Galladay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you see when Kenny came back, the difference in the team immediately. Imagine if he was healthy. It'd have been a total different story. So, he's right. And I really like the fact that he brought that to the light. So, like I said, brought up a lot of great points, man. A lot of great points in that press conference. Y'all definitely need to go check it out. It's pretty long. It's about an hour and something. So, but you need to kind of scour through there and listen to what he's saying, man, because he's pointing out a lot of key things. A lot of key things that I've been yelling and screaming at y'all about. So, man, I'm still not going to endorse the hiring until I see something first. Like I said, I'm in the wait and see mode. But I like him. I like Dan Campbell. I like the guy. I like him, man, because like I said, he's going to get the best out of them players. He is. He brought up the issues with some of the guys you had in the locker room, that he knew around the league. He shaded it a little bit, but he talked about it. He knew what was going on. So he's going to change all of that culture. He's going to change all that culture. And I know if players were watching, I know the first 10 to 15 minutes of that press conference probably had them fired up, to be honest, man, because like I said, he got to saying cussing. He was talking about biting off kneecaps. He bite one kneecap, then he takes some hits, he bite another kneecap. I was just sitting there like, bro, like really? Like that was something, man. That was definitely something. And I enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to hear more things coming out of Lions camp about, some of the decisions they plan to make. They're going to sit down this weekend, him and Brad Holmes, and they're going to evaluate the whole roster. And during that evaluation, like I said, he said he's excited about pieces on the offense. He didn't say he was excited about nobody on defense, but he was excited about pieces on offense. And obviously that's your quarterback, that's your running back, that's your tight end, and your receiver. You got Matthew Stafford, you got Swift, you got Hawkinson, you got Kenny. Well, you can have Kenny Galladay, but it's not really that many pieces that he could actually be talking about. So, it's enough. You have a running back, you have a quarterback, you have a receiver, could have a receiver, you have a tight end. That is definitely, you got a Pro Bowl tight end. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how you break all of that up. I just don't. I don't see how you don't figure that that's not a retooling job. as a football mind, I don't see how you could not see that. Why would you want to tear the little bit of a foundation that's already built up on that offense? Your offensive line just needs one right tackle. I mean, Taylor Decker played well. Y'all all know Ragnar. All the guys were fine. Better coaching, a little bit more better coaching. Go and get you a right tackle. Simple. He already said move. He said out of his mouth today, move Swift to the slot in situations. You know what I'm saying? He was mentioning some of the type of offenses that they would be trying to explore. He's going to bring the right coordinator in here. I do believe that. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I honestly do believe that it's going to be fun. We'll see where it goes as far as wins and losses, but he knows what he has on his team. That was the most important thing to me. Do you know what you have on your roster? And what needs to be done to the roster? Because obviously Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia could not figure that out. But he knows what needs to be done. So obviously Brad Holmes knows what needs to be done. And that's what he does, is go find that talent to fill in them holes. So that's very, very good, man. And like I said, I'm looking forward to hear more things come out of the Lions camp, man. The new slogan for the Detroit Lions is not One Pride anymore. It's New Pride. New Pride is the new slogan for the Detroit Lions, man. That was something that Sheila came out of her mouth with. So we're going to embrace that. You know, I'm going to embrace both still, but New Pride is the thing. So y'all might want to jot that down. Other than that, that's what I thought of the presser, man. Like I said, I was impressed. You know, like he didn't answer everything, but he answered what he could and what he should. I'm gonna say that. You know, they even hit him with the thing that happened way back when he was 22 years old. So, you know, everything is everything. And you know, like I said, just leave it in the comment what you liked about the press conference if you've seen it, man. I'm interested to know what caught your eye, what made you feel good, what made you feel bad, whatever it was. So, other than that, that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.